Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and the replay today is Joper JM, and he's in the Fifi, the 105 leFH18B2, which many of you call the leaf blower or leFH, but we call Fifi la Pew Pew. And he's on the south spawn of Malinovka encounter, and the battle is underway. Joper is a member of What Arty Noobs, and obviously sends us regular replays, so we get to see his battles on a regular basis. And he's pulling back into the trees, which is a wise decision to start with this battle, just to get some extra cover. Still no sign of the enemy. He's extending his aim. Lots of targets have turned up. Okay, he's looking at this Lux, which is on the rise. He's gone back to overhead view, but he's marking his target with the T key. That's very good. He fires at the Hetzer. Rounds out. Direct hit! Kills the Hetzer. 270 hit points. Brilliant shot. Absolutely brilliant. He's almost reloaded. Lining up a shot on the Lux, but it's gone unsighted. Can't see it at the moment, but he can see a Matilda. He's lining up a shot. They're fairly slow. Easy to hit. Lines up a shot just ahead of where it's going. Anticipates its position. Help's being requested. The crosshairs have appeared above it. And it's killed before his shot arrives. That's unfortunate. He doesn't pick up the kill. The Stug 4 picks up the kill. Okay, T-3485 coming over the rise. He's slowed down and stopped. That makes him a sitting duck target. Joper fires at him. Unfortunately, we don't see the shell go in, but it may have hit. He's looking at this Matilda again. He's anticipating where it's going to be. Lets the reticle contract. Rounds out. And a splash kill for 12 hit points. He definitely splash killed that one. Okay, there's lots of targets turned up now. That T-3485 doesn't appear to have suffered any damage, so he probably didn't hit it the first time round, but there's lots of targets there. There's a heavy tank 5 and a T-3485, and they're both together, which makes them a sitting duck target for Joper's shells. He fires, and a direct hit on T-3485, 88 hit points. The heavy tank's coming down to join the other T-3485. He fires at it, and he splash hits it for 155 hit points, and he tracks it, which makes it easy for him to hit it again. Rounds out, direct hit, and he kills it this time, and he set fire to the T-3485 and killed it. And he's lining up a shot on the heavy tank number 6, and it just goes to one side. Almost ready. Next round's out, and it just overshoots the heavy tank. It's using those Rex as cover, but that won't protect him. Those rounds will come in over the top of the Rex, and a direct hit, massive hit for 189 hit points. And that heavy tank number 6 is really suffering. He fires another round, just hits the ground in front of it. He can't see the heavy tank number 6, but we know it's there. He fires another shot in. It hits the rock to the left. That heavy tank is bound to still be there. He fires another shot in. No, it just hits the ground. Okay, he's decided to pay attention to this T-3485. It's getting rather close. He hits a splash hit, 8 hit points, but it's engaging the Stug 4. This is difficult, because if he fires, he might damage his own tank. But he gets a lovely shot in there. 150 hit points of damage. And, of course, the T-3485 is taken down by the T-67. Now, he goes back to marks the area where he thinks that heavy tank number 6 was last seen with his T key. It's probably still there. Fires a shot in. Hits the ground right next to the rock. No result. But he can see a Wolverine. Only half its health left. He lets the reticule contract. That's it. Anticipates where the target's going to be. The round goes in. Direct hit and kills the Wolverine. Blind hit. He couldn't see the Wolverine at the time, but he definitely got it. Perfect shot. Okay, that heavy tank has got very little health left. He aims carefully. Fires. Goes into the ground next to the heavy tank number 6. The great thing about the Fifi, it can reload very quickly. He lines up another shot. It goes into the ground ahead of it hits the rock actually, and he needs to loop a shot over the rock into the heavy tank number 6. Almost there. It's going to be a very difficult shot. It's very narrow, but he can let the Fifi aim correctly, and that goes into the side. I'm sure he's after that heavy tank. He wants that scalp. Again, goes into the rock face. Now he's lining up a shot next to the rock. I think he's trying to get splash, or is he? Nope, he's fired over the rock again. Nope. Very difficult shot, that. Now Matilda's turned up, and he's behind that rock on the downslope. There's an awful lot of wrecks there providing it protection, but it's the rock face itself that is making him Arty safe. He's going to have to come around. Oh, the Matilda's been taken out. He's been killed by the Stug 4. That's good. Okay, so he still needs to get at this heavy tank number 6. And thankfully, he does have a tank destroyer ahead of him. I think it's the T-67. So he should have to spot. And he's been requested to platoon. Okay, there's an enemy T-67 making its way to the midway. And it looks like... Did he turn sideways because he was hit? I think he did. And he fires a shot and he splash kills that T-67. 73 hit points. And there's a Hetzer coming up. No, that fell a bit short. He lines up another shot. He's using premium ammunition now. Okay, fires. No idea if that did any damage. Probably not, because if it's a heat round, it needed to strike the vehicle to actually do some damage. And there's an enemy IKV very, very close to him. It's firing at him. He lines up a shot manually. Using auto aim and kills the IKV one shot. Absolutely perfect. Good job that he was paying attention. That IKV was very close to him. It also helped, I think, that he had premium ammo at the time, because that would have been more than devastating to that IKV. Okay, he's moving forward again, changing position because the enemy Arty will probably know exactly where he is now, so he needs to make sure that he doesn't get counter-batteried. Okay, he's still got that tank destroyer between him and the heavy tank number 6, who probably is still by that rock. He extends his aim to look at that position. That heavy tank didn't have much health left. He's probably very worried about pulling out from behind that rock, because if he does, Joper will get him immediately. The one thing about the Fifi is it's incredibly accurate and it's got a very fast reload. It's one of the things that many tank drivers feel is so OP about this tank, because it's such a fast firer. Of course, Arty players don't think the Fifi is OP. We think it's just right. But it's certainly a favourite amongst Arty players. Okay, that Stug 4 is going to look for the enemy Hetzer. He'll pop up. And the heavy tank's been seen now. So Joper's adjusting his aim. Now he can get him if he can get the aim, the reticule down tight enough. He can get him now. He fires. And it's a direct hit and a kill. He got the kill. Perfect. And the Hetzer's been found. But he's further away. And he's right next door to the enemy Griller. This is perfect. He might be able to get both at once. Oh no. Unfortunately, they've gone apart now. So he can't get both together. But he can certainly take out one of them. And he's going for the Griller, which is the higher priority target. And it pulls forward. Now it's being hit by the Stug, so it should be easy for Joper to get a one shot. And the Griller's taken down by the Stug before his shell arrives. And the Stug 4's been taken down. He lines up a shot in the Hetzer. He fires, and it hits the Hetzer for 100. Okay, so he's tracked that Hetzer. It's still stationary. He fires again. And he kills the Hetzer. And that's the end of the battle. He's won the battle. Just him, the Hetzer, and the SU-8 at the... Actually, it says SU-8, but I think that was the T-67 at the end. But he has won the battle. And it's an ace tanker for Joper. That's brilliant. They're very difficult to get for the Fifi because so many people play this artillery piece that it makes it... sets the standards very, very high indeed. So well done getting an ace tanker. He gets a Bruiser medal. He gets the high caliber for scoring the most damage, and he gets a Top Gun. He only needed to get 6 tanks to get the Top Gun, but he got 7 kills in total. If we look at the team scores, He did the most damage. He's 1,676 hit points of damage. He did the most kills. He scored 7 enemy tanks. And he scores the highest XP of 1004 base XP. If you look at the detailed report, he fired 34 shots, 9 direct hits, 9 penetrations, 11 splash. He did damage of total of 1,676, and 1,168 of that was at more than 300 meters. As we know, that IKV was very close when he killed him. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, I think that was the IKV, and he damaged 9 vehicles and destroyed 7. And damage due to his assistance was 376 hit points. He has a premium account, so he earned 44,391 credits. After deductions for ammunition, he takes away 32,551 credits, which is a decent score. He received 1,506 experience points, but he got ×3 for the first victory of the day. He's got a personal missions payout of 753, a bonus for the premium vehicle of 602, so he takes away a massive, great 5,873 experience points. That's a huge total. Well done, Joper. Nice to see ace gameplay in the Fifi. And if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. It's run for the benefit of the members. And hopefully I will see you in the next replay. Thanks for watching.